What's up, guys? UFC 314 takes place this week. Very, very excited about that. We want to take a look at the card, breakdown, full card picks, everything like that. As you can see, I went 8-3 last week. Kind of a slow, boring card. Torres Finney, what are you doing, dog? Laurel Murphy had a good win, I guess. Kind of boring. I had a 5-0. A lot of people were kind of on it, but I had a 5-0. Anyway, let's not focus on that shit card. Let's focus on the good stuff. We got not this fight, but UFC 314 is this weekend. I'm excited. Let's get down to the early prelim opener. Nora Cornell versus Haley Cohen. I'm going to go in this fight, Nora Cornell. Not going to break it down too much. Haley Cohen hasn't fought in like 2 years. Lost her I think her UFC debut and is coming back. Cornell, she lost her last fight too, but I mean, let's just go with her. I mean, we're not here for those fights. All right, next fight up, we got Tresean Gore versus Marco Tulio. This one would be a good fight. I don't know what it is. They both say 6 foot. For some reason, I just imagine Tresean Gore is a lot smaller. I feel like it's like he's lying on his 6 foot. I can imagine him like not Torrey Finney size, but how it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Marco Tulio on this one. I think he has I feel like more dangerous on the feet. I think he might get taken down. That's what Tresean Gore usually likes to do: get a takedown, push it against the fence, do his thing there. I don't see Tulio getting caught in the feet. Tresean does throw like big, strong punches out there like that. But I'm going to go with Marco Tulio. Big favorite on this card, minus 370. Yeah, I think he's going to be able to piece him up. Maybe get a knockout. Maybe second round KO. I can see maybe he gets pushed up on the cage, kind of just Tresean just kind of wearing on him on that first round. Might maybe get some good shots in, but I think he's going to finish him. Second round TKO. I'm going Marco Tulio on that second fight. All right, next up we got Suman Duerji versus Mitch Raposo. This one's a little rough. Suman Duerji, I think he's lost 3 straight. Mitch Raposo lost his last fight as well, if I'm not mistaken. I can see a 29-28 split decision. Not split decision, 29-28 decision. I think I'm going to go with Suman Duerji on this one. I can see Mitch Raposo getting a takedown that first round, kind of just having his way with him. Suman Duerji fights through it. That's the thing. Comes to the second round, I think Suman Duerji is just a better striker. I don't know. I just have this feeling that Mitch Raposo might just gas after that first round. He's gonna maybe try and go that wrestling. He's gonna come out super hard, get a takedown early, do all this stuff. Not really get any finishes or anything, but come out and do his thing. In that first round at least. Then I think Suman Duerji is gonna take over, stuff a takedown in the second, keep him on the feet, be piecing him up. I think he's a better striker than Mitch Raposo is. So I'm going to go Suman Duerji, probably 29-28, loses that first round, comes out the second two. Maybe a finish late in the third if Mitch is really that gassed, like I'm thinking he might be. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Got Suman Duerji on this one, 29-28 decision. Let's go up to the next fight. All right, we got Cedric Dumas versus Mikhail Olasechek. I think I'm going to go Mikhail on this one. I was just looking back on the record and who they've been fighting, and Cedric Dumas, I mean, the competition ain't close. Cedric Dumas is over here losing to who's he fighting? He's losing to and fighting Ruzibow was a pretty good fight, but Josh Frem, you're losing to Josh Frem sub. What are we doing here, dog? Come on. Got some decent wins here. I mean, Cody Brundage, cool. Then it's Tululin, Azaitar. I mean, not the craziest ones. I know Mikhail's been losing a lot of fights, and especially the last few fights. I think it's 4-5 in his last 5 or something like that crazy. Yeah, 4-5 in his last 5, but look at the competition he's fighting, Kyle Barallo, I think is top 5 now in the division in middleweight. Michelle Pereira, Kevin Holland, Sharabule. I mean, he got fraud checked in the last fight. Shara did, but he's fighting better guys. He's getting that experience. They're both around the same age. I think they're both around 30. 29 for Cedric Dumas, 30 for Mikhail. I think Mikhail's going to come out. I don't know. I feel like he might just get a finish in this one as well. I can see him just piecing up Dumas. Dumas is overall, goes for takedowns, all right, striking, nothing crazy. I kind of feel like they're giving Mikhail here a step back because, I mean, you can see the guys he's been fighting. I think there's going to be a step back. He's going to be able to come back, get that dub. I'm going to go with probably a second round TKO, maybe a third round. I don't think he's going to finish him in the first round. I can see it being kind of just a boring first round. Dumas maybe goes for a takedown or two, doesn't really get it. Mikhail piecing him up a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to go second round, third round TKO, Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. Next up, we got Julian Erosa versus Darren Elkins. Good Lord. I was hyped for this card. Now I'm looking at it a little bit closer. No, I mean, the main card's still crazy. Darren Elkins, 40 years old versus Julian Erosa. I'm going to go Julian Erosa on this. I just have a bad feeling that Darren Elkins is going to Darren Elkins his way through this and get his ass beat in the first round and then just push harder and take him down in the second or third. But I have a bad feeling that's going to happen, but I don't want to be that person picking Darren Elkins in 2025, 40 years old. And I think he's won like his last two, which is cool and good for him. But I feel like even if he does get a takedown, Julian Erosa get off his back, get a good submission up, whatever. I feel like he's going to piece him up. I feel like he might knock him out in the first round. Darren Elkins susceptible to being hit a lot. I mean, dude just gets beat up every first round like crazy and just takes all the damage. I think his nickname is Damage. Is across the chest. But yeah, I'm gonna go Julian Erosa on this one. First round, I think you can either drop him and sub him or just drop him and finish him on the ground. Pretty good striking for Julian Erosa. Yeah, I mean, Darren Elkins pushing 40. I mean, not pushing 40. He is 40. Julian Erosa is pushing 40. He's 35, but I think he's a little bit more left in the tank. Darren Elkins is still getting wins, but I mean, I'm not going to be the guy to pick 40-year-old Darren Elkins. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Speaking of 40-year-olds, we have Jim Miller, the GOAT, taking on Chase Hooper. 16-year age gap. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Chase Hooper on this one. His last few fights, he's just been so impressive. Was the last fight against Slava Claus when he just beat his ass? Or did he fight someone else after that? Clay Guida. Yeah, he subbed Clay Guida, that's right. On 310. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I mean, 4 of his last 5, Chase Hooper has. I feel like he's taking that next step up and he's just grown more into his body. He's up at lightweight now. Jim Miller has more experience than everyone in the UFC, so he's going to rely on that heavily, but I just see Chase Hooper coming out and just doing his thing. Has Jim Miller fought since getting his ass beat by Bobby Green? Damon Jackson sub, yeah, that's right, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with Chase Hooper on this one. I think he's going to probably find a submission. Actually, no, I actually don't think he's going to get a submission. I'm thinking he's going to be fishing for submissions a lot, just how crazy on the ground he is. Might get, I don't know, I just feel like an arm bar. He might just snatch up Jim Miller's arm in one of the transitions on one of the scrambles, something like that. But overall, I'm going to go with the Chase Hooper by decision. Probably just 30-27. Like, I can see him probably not dominating on the feet too much, but on the ground, I think he's going to be another level for Jim Miller. He's going to be quicker, going to be more agile on the feet. You just see his scrambles. It's just insane. He just looks like so annoying to deal with on the ground. I guess like I said, just snatching the arm out of nowhere in one of the transitions. But ultimately, I'm going to go with Chase Hooper. Decision, 30-27. Minus 1,000 favorite. Huge favorite on this card. I think he's the biggest of the card, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Chase Hooper, 30-27 decision. Next up, we got Yan Xiaonan versus Virna Jandiroba. I'm going to go with Virna on this one. I think this is what gets her a title fight to be the next sacrificial lamb for Zhang Weili. Yeah, I mean, we saw the game plan to beat Yan in the Weili fight when she fought for the belt. Virna's going to come out, tackle her, get her down. I think she's going to get a sub. First round, maybe. If not, come out, tackle her again in the second round, get a sub. And if she doesn't get a sub, which I think she will, Yan Xiaonan might be able to stuff like that last takedown in the third round and piece her up a little bit, but 29-28 decision. But I think it's going to be a sub. Virna Jandiroba gets a dub. Is the next fighter to face Zhang Weili, depending on how it goes with Valentina, if she can get the win versus Manon Fiorot. We'll see, because I do want to see Zhang want to go up and fight for the 125 strap. That'd be fun. She's already kind of clearing out the division in 115. We'll see what's next for her. Needs to fight a little bit more. Next up, we got Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson. Just an insane height difference. 5'7" versus 6'2". This is going to be what is that, 9? No, what is that, 5, 7 inches? 7-inch height? That's crazy. It's gonna look like the Torres Finney fight. My third time mentioning him this card. Torres Finney versus, like, if you saw the fight last week, the height difference is gonna be insane in this. Yeah, I think Sean Woodson's gonna be doing Sean Woodson things, just keeping him on the outside boxing. Yeah, I can see Dan Ige coming in, maybe landing a good shots here or there. He's just, getting dirty box, and that Gil Romero stuff. He's gonna come in, maybe get in there, get dirty. But I don't see him out boxing Sean Woodson here, especially Sean Woodson has a 7-inch height advantage and a 7-inch reach advantage. Insane, especially being 145. I mean, look at him, look at his legs like alien. Anyway, yeah, Sean Woodson, I don't think he'll finish Dan Ige. Dan Ige doesn't really get finished. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sean Woodson, 29-28. Maybe he gets clipped in one of the rounds, similar to like the Laurel Murphy fight of last week. If Josh Emmett might clip him, that's what I was saying last week. This week, for this one, I think Dan Ige might be able to clip him, but Sean Woodson has to get dropped. I think it was that one fight and the DQ happened where he got kneed because he got dropped in the knee or whatever happened. But yeah, I'm gonna go Sean Woodson getting decision 29-28, maybe 30-27 in there. If he gets dropped, maybe, and then just still pieces him up for the rest of the round. Whatever the case is, I just don't see Danny Gay be able to cover that distance and in there like that. I think he's gonna get pieced up. Sean Woodson, crazy build for 145. I don't know who's gonna be able to beat him if he's using his abilities to the fullest extent that he can, his physical abilities. Just need someone to come tackle him. It's very top heavy, you can see all the weight is in the torso. Up next we got, that was the end of the prelim, so that was the prelim main event. Next we have the opener of the main card. We have Nikita Krylov versus Dominic Reyes. This is our first time seeing Krylov in a while. I want to say like 2 years, especially with everything. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, more than 2 years. When he subbed Ryan Spann. Yeah, I mean, everything going on in Ukraine, he's been busy. Yeah, I think Nikita Krylov's gonna win. I really want Dominic Reyes to win just because he's like that, after seeing him get knocked out 17 times, it wasn't fun to keep seeing it happen. So yeah, I just think Nikita Krylov's gonna come in. Like, Dominic Reyes has won like 2 straight, but they're not like that crazy wins. Like the one against, I mean, great. I mean, I'm happy for him. I like Dominic Reyes getting the KO wins, but the one against Jacoby and Anthony Smith, like, what are we doing, dog? That one wasn't, that was a rough one to watch. Anthony Smith does his thing in the ball, ultimate defense. But yeah, I mean, good TKO wins, doing his thing. I just think Krylov is going to come out. He's going to be fresh. He hasn't fought in 2 years. Probably did go through a lot of shit, whatever. But I think he's going to come out. I think Dominic Reyes might get chinned again, unfortunately. If not, I can see even Krylov. I think he's going to get finished regardless. He's either going to get chinned. I think he might get just caught, dropped. Krylov's going to come find it, got it on his back, tap him out, something like that. I can see something like that happening. Or I can just see him getting flatlined. Yeah, his chin is coming back a little bit, but he's still getting punched in the face on the regular, I'm sure. So, yeah, Nikita Krylov, decent favorite, minus 190. I'm going to go with him. I can see him getting another sub. Again, last one was a sub. I can see him coming out doing the same thing. Yeah, Nikita Krylov on this one. All right, next up we got Yair Rodriguez versus Patricio Pitbull. I'm going to go with Yair on this one. If Pitbull came to the UFC like 5 years ago, I would probably lean Pitbull. But 37, that's rough. His last few fights, he hasn't looked as good as he's been. I think he got a TKO his last fight. But, I mean, yeah, it's just not the same. It's not the same Pitbull. I think Yair's going to have give him a lot of fits on the feet. His legs, he's going to be kicking him like crazy. Body kick, leg kick, head kick. I think he's going to be keeping him at range, piecing him up on the feet. Pitbull might get a takedown here or there. I don't really see it too much. I think he's going to try and stand him with Yair. He's going to be, coming to the UFC, make a big splash. But I think he's going to get knocked out. I think he's going to get pieced up. I think he's gonna get head kick knocked out. I can just see Yair piecing him up, throwing these crazy Yair strikes that he throws. Like a spinning, not for the KO, but he's gonna throw a spinning back kick, stuff like that. And I think he's gonna catch him with a high kick. Yeah, I just see it happening. Patricio Pitbull is 37, like I said. I think he just kind of passed it. If he came 5 years ago, maybe we could have seen a good title run out of him. But 37 at 145, I just don't see it. I'm pretty sure we'll have some fun fights. I think this is gonna be a really fun fight. I can see him in there, having good throwing hands with Yair, making it fun. Striker's delight. I don't think he's gonna go for really any takedowns or anything, but yeah, I'm gonna go Yair Rodriguez. Late second round TKO. I can see something like that. He's kind of piecing him up throughout the first round. He starts landing more heavier shots in the second, then he drops him, clips him, puts him out of there on the second round. All right, next up, we got Gene Silva versus Bryce Mitchell. I actually see a lot of people picking Bryce. I don't think he's gonna do it. I think Gene Silva's gonna knock him out. I think it wasn't happening. I think the first round, Bryce Mitchell's gonna come out, take him down, do Bryce Mitchell things, hold him down. Maybe first for a few submissions, probably not get him. But I think that second round he's gonna get clipped. I think Gene. I know I've seen a lot of stuff about Gene Silva getting taken down by Charles Jourdain. I'm pretty sure he wasn't really expecting Jourdain to be taking him down, and I'm sure he was expecting a striking match in that one. He knows Bryce Mitchell's going to come out and try and tackle him, take him down, sub him, do what Bryce Mitchell does. I think he's going to do it in the first round. Come out, tackle him. Probably not going to sub him though. I think second round Gene Silva's going to knock him out. I don't see Gene Silva, does all the hand shaking and high fiving and all that stuff, hugging. Bryce Mitchell I think he's super mad about everything that's going on. He's pissed off. I see him coming out, being angry that first round, getting the takedown, doing his thing. He's like, oh yeah, all right, I got this. Second round, come out, do the same thing. Not gonna get the takedown. Gene Silva's gonna be able to stuff it. All right, I'm gonna come out, shoot him again, shoot another takedown. Then he's just getting pieced up in the second round. I think he's gonna get dropped. Gene Silva, crazy power. I mean, I think he just has the momentum. He just has crazy momentum right now. We've probably seen it before in the UFC, but we haven't seen it in a while. Almost like Ilya momentum when he was coming out and just piecing him up. And yeah, I think John Silva, he's going to be able to just be smart with his decisions. He knows how dangerous Bryce is on the ground. He's not going to be overextending or doing anything crazy to get taken down. He's probably not going to be throwing naked leg kicks like that because Bryce is going to snatch it up, take him down if he has the opportunity to. Yeah, so I'm going to go Gene Silva, second round KO. I think he's going to do his thing, keep the streak, the momentum going, fight someone in the top 15 next. Crazy that he hasn't yet, to be honest. I'm honestly surprised he hasn't fought someone in the top 15. But yeah, Bryce Mitchell didn't come out, take him down. Everyone's like, oh damn, Bryce Mitchell is gonna do it, upset. But then Gene Silva's gonna knock him out in the second round. That's my pick, and he's gonna keep the momentum going. And yeah, all right, this one next up, co-main event. Is this one 5 rounds? I think this is a 5-round fight, if I'm not mistaken. So these next 2 fights, even the Gene Silva one, it's like I have my pick on how it's going to go, but I can see it going either way in the end. I can see Bryce Mitchell coming out in that first one. Like I said, he's going to take him down. I can see him getting a sub, but I don't think he will. That's why I'm picking Gene Silva, but I can see something like this one in the main event. I can honestly see going either way. My pick is Paddy Pimblett. Michael Chandler has won 1 fight in the last 4 years. He beat Tony Ferguson after his 4th straight loss. Crazy KO, awesome KO, but bro's not that guy. He has 2 wins in the UFC or 3 wins. I don't even know how many wins. Not a great record. He's fighting. Granted, he's fighting the top guys, but he's losing to the top guys. It's not like he's getting a win here, win there. No, he's getting his ass beat in all these fights. Yeah, 2 wins in the UFC. 2021, he beat Dan Hooker by KO. Cool. Came out strong, got the title shot, lost. Okay. All right. It is what it is. Justin Gaethje, another loss. Okay. Tough guys. Wow, he KO'd Ferguson. I think he lost 4 straight at that point. Lost to Dustin, lost to Charles. I think what's keeping it close odds is that 5th round he had with Charles. It was like, whoa, he could have got him out of there or whatever. He hurt him. I think Paddy Pimblett is just, I know a lot of people don't give him credit. I think he really is good. He finds a way to win every time. He finds a way to win. I think he's won, in the UFC like 6-7 straight now, I want to say. He's slowly working his way up in the promotion. He's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 straight now in the UFC. I think he's gonna find a way to do it. I can see it doing it by sub in this one. Yeah, I can see him getting on Chandler's back and subbing him, doing something like that. I know Chandler doesn't get subbed really, like Charles Oliveira wasn't able to. He did get subbed by Dustin. I think the fight before that, or 2 fights before, whatever it was. I know the big thing is Michael Chandler's power come out. Oh, he's gonna knock him out. Other than Tony, like, when has he done that? Dan Hooker, I guess. Like, he caught Dan Hooker and dropped him, but like, that was 4 years ago. He's 38 now. He punted Tony Ferguson's head to the nosebleeds. Tony Ferguson was almost 40 at that point. 4 straight losses. I think Paddy Pimblett's good, really good. And he just doesn't get the credit. He's 30 now. He hasn't fought in a minute, I want to say. I think he had a kid and everything, and he hasn't fought. King Green. He's fought once last year. Not too super active. Bobby Green, excuse me. Not super active. You earned that nickname, Bobby. You get KO'd like crazy all over the place. Anyway, Paddy Pimblett, I got him 2nd round sub. I can see him doing it. I think it's a 5-round fight, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I don't think it's going to go all 5 rounds, even if it is. Paddy's minus 160. I think you get good value there. Maybe Chandler KOs him. I just don't see it. I can see him hurting Paddy for sure. But I think Paddy has really good recovery, good instincts. If he does get hurt, he's just going to shoot a takedown, try and get wrapped up. He's not going to get hit and then just, okay, I'm going to keep standing with him. He's going to shoot because that's what he is. He's a grappler. A lot of good submissions. Flying triangle. Round 2. No. Paddy Pimblett sub. Probably rear naked choke, something like that. I can see him getting the back. Yeah, I'm going to go Paddy Pimblett on this one. Michael Chandler, he has fun fights. Like Islam said, like, wow, he could have had 4 fun fights, fun losses in that time. But yeah, I think Paddy Pimblett, he's 30, he's in his prime. He's going to come out, do his thing, get a sub 2nd round. And yeah, again, sports crazy. Chandler can come out and knock him out in first 30 seconds. Anyway, I'm picking Paddy, minus 160. I don't know what it is by sub, probably plus money on there. Main event, let's go. Alex Volkanovski versus Diego Lopes. God, I don't know about this one. I'm leaning Diego at plus money, 115. I think he's gonna knock out Volk, unfortunately. I really like Volkanovski. I just can see Volk's chin being done. The only thing that can save him, I think he might take a few punches more than like normal, is he hasn't fought in a year and some change, I want to say, since he got knocked out by Ilya. Has it been a year? Was last February? A little bit more than a year? Yeah, last February he got knocked out by Ilya. That's smart. Take some time off, which is very needed a lot. I can see it being like a later one. Like I said, he's going to take some shots. I can honestly see Volk just piecing him up for the first 2 rounds. He's just so technical and everything what he does. Volkanovski is, but Diego just has that crazy power that he's almost like another, not exactly like Ilya, but he was Ilya. I think a lot of people thought Ilya lost the first round, and then he came out and got the KO in the second. I can see something like that, but maybe later, like in the 3rd round or something. I don't think he has much power as Ilya does. But yeah, I'm gonna go Diego Lopes, like a third round TKO, something like that. I don't know. I can also see, like I said, these last few fights, it's I can see it going either way. Even the odds aren't super favored. Other than Gene Silva, the last few fights aren't super favored odds. Going one way or the other. I can see Volk just doing Volk things, piecing him up, being crisp on the feet, being smart. Probably not going to shoot any takedowns. He knows how dangerous Diego is on the off his back. He's probably saw the Mozart fight when he was just being super aggressive the entire time. And yeah, I think Diego Lopes is going to probably get a KO here in third round. If Volk gets KO'd, is that it? Like, is that going to be it for Volk? I don't want to see him go out in a loss like that. But then it's like, bro, you got KO'd 3 times like in a row. Like, hang it up. Yeah, I'm going to go Diego Lopes, third round TKO. I can see him just catching Volk. I don't think it's gonna be with the legs like Islam caught him with, like the high kick. I can see him just catching him with the right hook or something. And I think that might be it for Volk, unfortunately. So yeah, Diego Lopes, third round TKO. It's so close. Like, I can just see Volk being so smart and methodical with the strikes and not leaving any openings. Like, he had that year off. His chin could have recovered. It probably didn't. But I can see it, him piecing him up for 5 rounds. Like, I know Diego Lopes got a little bit tired in that Dan Ige fight, but it was like everything that was going in with it. He like had to make weight twice pretty much, and then Dan Ige was like, oh, I'm gonna come off my couch and fight you in 2 hours, and then it was just crazy shit. Like, so I can see Diego. I mean, not that Diego gasses, but I can just see if like the pressure Volk is putting on him crumbling in the 4th, 5th round, something like that. But ultimately, Diego Lopes, I said it like 4 times already. Third round, TKO. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to be streaming this weekend, hopefully the main card at least. Probably not all the card. But yeah, come stop by. We'll see how I do on picks this week. 314 this weekend. Let's go. Good fights finally. It's been rough the last few weeks. But yeah, let's do this thing. See y'all later. Like, subscribe. If I'm streaming this weekend, come stop by. All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye.